My name is Oscar Romero, and I came to this country when I was 3 years old. It was just my mother and myself, a working single parent, and I didn't appreciate it until I had a child of my own. When it came time for my wife and I to have a child, we just didn't have any luck with it, so we went towards the adoption route. How do you raise a child? Second of all, the child we adopted was a girl, so how do you raise a girl? I thought about all the influences that the girls are exposed to through the media, their peers. So how am I supposed to guide my daughter through that and give her choices?
Ricky!
Yes?
Can I play in the show today?
Piss off, Lucy.
Babaloo! Ahoo!
There are several factors that influence our ideas of gender roles at a young age. How does society influence children's concept of gender roles? More specifically, how do young girls in preschool and kindergarten view their roles as a girl?
For females, we're always taught to enjoy cooking, so there's always like cooking and cleaning and Barbie doll, and Barbie has her accessories house, and she's concerned about having parties and going to the salon. There's always these makeup kits.
Designing Lego sets specifically for girls may get them interested in building, but what kind of messages are girls receiving when those Lego sets consist of beauty salons and birthday party sets? While the boys' Lego sets deal with firefighting and underwater exploration.
You go shopping for a little girl's birthday. Okay, let's get a doll, because little girls like dolls. So we do it without even realizing that we're doing it. So it's going to take the parents, it's going to take the media, it's going to take everybody to start changing their minds.
By understanding how toys, cartoons, and clothing can affect how girls see themselves, society can help give young girls the power to choose who they want to become. There's a big difference in how retailers market to girls and boys. One day when I was in Gap buying clothes for my daughter, I noticed the difference between the boys and the girls' clothing. The girls' clothing had hearts, sayings about inner feelings and being nice and gentle, light colors like pink, white, pastels. You go over to the boys section, they've got shirts with graphics like motorcycles, spaceships, airplanes, themes about exploring. It's different for girls. A lot of people actually instill fear in girls.
We caution our girls so much more than we caution our boys. Given how many role models there are for girls of strong, super kick-ass women, we're still teaching girls that bravery is not part of their purview, that that's for boys and fear is for girls. Girls grow up thinking that everything's kind of hazardous and risky and that you're going to get hurt. That's what we're told. Whereas boys aren't told that. Boys are encouraged to do things. We need to decouple this idea that bravery is a male trait and it can't be for females, because we need brave girls. Brave girls. First of all, your life is way funner. And also it's important because we need to be brave in this world. First, I got to reach the parents, because studies are showing that parents caution their daughters so much more than their sons. So really, first I have to talk to the parents and be like, look, hear what you're telling your girls. I think that we're treating our girls as if they're more fragile than our boys, physically and emotionally too. And we have to be really observant of that. So next time a girl's out playing in the park, watch how many times you caution her from playing on the playground, the ladders or the fire poles or whatever. And then watch, if you have a son too, or watch your friends with their sons, and watch how they react. And it's so different. And we don't even know it. I've had parents tell me that, but I need to caution my girl because she's more vulnerable. When you caution a girl against doing something, you're not teaching her how to handle the dangers of life on her own, because you cannot be there for all the dangers. So do it early and teach them to be brave.
And I think that's the most important thing, is to give children the choice. Show them what's out there and allow them to make the choice for themselves and not be fearful